Or it's going now because it's counting. So go ahead.
Okay.
See, it's counting.
Take it from the top.
Take it from the top. All right, here we go again.
I'm still Walker inspired. Peary High School, class of '67. I have nothing but fond memories of high school, particularly my many friends I've had. Many of them are here, many friends I think are here. I also had incredible fond memories of their families. Many times after events at Sue Kaplan's house, and how much her family welcomed us. At George's house, moving furniture in the living room for his mom, and many dinners at Al's house. And it felt like I was actually part of their families. Wonderful time. Couldn't replace anything.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm George Medina, and I have, like my friend Walt, fond memories of the years at Peary. And I graduated by the grace of Walt Greenstein, who got me through calculus and physics. And my friend Al, who I met in a wrestling match. We were partners. And it's a boy from Maine, and I became good friends and good friends for a long time, as well as everyone else here. It's been a delightful experience in life.
I don't know if I have to get closer.
Wait, go get closer.
Wait a second. Okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Al Skolnick, and I went to Peary High School, I think. I can't remember that far back, but I think I did. I graduated in 1967 as well. And I remember very, very well the friendships with Walt and George and a lot of other people. I used to be 6'4", I was a basketball player, but over the years I've gotten considerably shorter. But I have great memories at Peary High School, all 6 years at Peary High School? 6 years at Peary High School. And
it took you 6 years to get through high school?
Yes, it did. It took me 6 years.
That's very interesting.
And I remember that we had a dog for a mascot.
Yes.
I think it was a husky. And they had a bell in the front yard. All very good years, so thank you very much.
Who's next? You want to do it also? Okay.
We're going to do it.
Go ahead.
So, no, you're going to start. I'm going to start? Yeah, about the Inkwell and George.
Oh, yeah, I remember our days at Peary High School when George used to dip my hair in the Inkwell.
Did he really? No.
And I remember my days, I'm married to Al Skolnick, but I remember when I was at Peary High, I know, it sounds odd,
yes.
But I would ride my horse to school, and Al would, one day my horse threw a shoe, and Al helped me, and then we ended up by getting married.
That's a lovely story, yes.
Or we met on the MK.
A little strange. Did it really take him 6 years to get through high school?
6, 12, 8.
12, something like that. Okay, here we go. All right. So.
I'm Rachel Cope Goldfarb, or if you remember Mrs. Luck, she used to call me Raquel Coupe, and I sort of stuck with what my mother gave me. Can you stop it a second? Because I remember that in our year, everyone who wanted to do something wrong drank beer. The next year, they started with marijuana. So
you missed it.
Missed it.
Yeah.
We really did.
It's a shame.
I remember that the way that I felt most comfortable was doing something funny. So I often fell on the floor. I got a lot of bruises, but I got a lot of letters. So the only way I got through algebra was that I was working with Mrs. Zimmerman for the class, and so I could get out of class, algebra class, constantly, and that's how I got through. I miss everybody, I wonder how you're doing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody.
Shelley.
I have a few
Shelley.
remarks.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, of course.
I'm Stan Goldfarb. I'm married to Rachel. We're relative newlyweds. We got married in 1970. And we started dating in 1966 when we were both seniors. She was at Peary, I was at Northwood, and I wrestled the Peary heavyweight wrestler and beat him, so he no longer felt he was worthy to go out with her. So I won her hand on the wrestling match.
On the field of...
On the field of battle.
My God.
Vanquished the
Yes.
Peary High School wrestler.
Wow. Okay. This is Shelley Goldfarb.
No, it's not.
Shelley
Shelley Feingold.
Feingold.
Spear.
Feingold. What did I say? Feingold. What did I say?
So I also went. Be quiet so I can talk. I went to Peary High School for 6 years. I always felt like I was a nerd and an outcast and a mediocre student. But even though I was a mediocre high school student, I was very successful in life thereafter. And so I guess Peary did prepare me for a better future, even though I was miserable for 6 years.
I had heard so much different. I heard that you had a social life to envy.
That's because Sue had none, I had one.
I see. Okay.
That's all. Go ahead.
All right. And then Susan? Susan?
Hi, I did have a social life. I'm Susan Kaplan-Belsky, and if it wasn't for my grandmother, I would not have met Al Skolnick, because my grandmother dated Al Skolnick's uncle. So I met Al Skolnick in high school through my grandmother. I got through student government because George Medina was president of the whole school and president of everything. And you were Rachel was his campaign manager, so I was in the student government because George made me run. Walt got me through all my science classes, and in the middle of physics, I would go up to the teacher and say, I can't do this problem, and he'd say, go over to Walt, sit next to him, he'll show you how to do it. That's how I got through a lot of classes. And Shelley got me through Rachel got me through religious training by taking me to Nifty's at the synagogue. And Shelley, I don't know. Shelley just showed me how to date. I had a lot of boyfriends. And Shelley had overt boyfriends. I had covert boyfriends.